Hi y'all, it's Suzanne. Welcome to day 20 of Begin Your Yoga Journey. Today I have a restorative practice prepared. This wasn't planned, but a restorative practice is just what my body is asking for today. Maybe it's what you need also. Either way, it's right here for you on YouTube whenever you need it. Whenever you need to just take a step back and be a moment of self-care, it's here. Let's get started. Before we come into some longer held restorative poses, let's take a moment and just ground. Take any comfortable seated position. You can pull the flesh out from around your bum and thighs so that you feel your sit bones. You can place the hands at the knees in the lap, maybe hold prayer position at heart center. Close the eyes and let's breathe. Seal the lips, constrict the throat. Inhale and exhale through the nose. I am strong. I am committed. I finish what I start. I am strong. I am committed. I finish what I start. I am strong. I am committed. I finish what I start. In today's restorative practice, we're going to take a moment to just be. We're going to take a few moments to focus on self-love and self-care, because sometimes that is exactly what we need to do in order to progress. So enjoy this restorative practice. So as we prepare to begin, because I'm not downstairs in my yoga studio, I grabbed a couple of pillows. You'll hear me recommend that you can use pillows. Any blanket will do. I am sitting on my block, not sure that I'm actually going to use the block, but you can have it handy. This restorative practice is going to take us out of fight or flight and really put us in rest and digest. So just do what feels good. Use anything around you that might make you a little more comfortable. I am going to use my phone as a stopwatch so that we hold the poses for the same length of time. We're going to start in a gentle twist. So grab your bolster or a pillow or pillows and place the short edge by your right hip. Take the legs to the side, bent at the knees in deer pose. Sit up tall and turn towards your pillows. Inhale. On an exhale, begin to walk forward, just resting on the pillow. You can rest one cheek on the pillow or bolster, or you can rest your forehead. I'll let you know when we're halfway through, just in case you want to change sides. Allow yourself to be here, supported by your mat, your practice, your pillows. No work, you're effortless. If you want to look in the opposite direction, you have that option. Otherwise, you can keep your forehead on your pillow or continue looking as you are. allowing everything to just slow down. Begin to walk the hands up the side of your bolster or pillows. And then you're going to take your knees back to the mat, bend at the knees so that the legs go to the right. Move your bolster or pillows to the left hip. Short edge is right by the hip. Inhale tall, exhale, turn towards your bolster or pillows. Inhale, on an exhale, torso folds on top of the bolster, and you can look in one direction, forehead down, or look in the opposite direction. Enjoying this gentle twist. We're right at that halfway mark. If you want to look in the opposite direction, of course, you can stay where you are or keep your forehead on the mat. Simply resting, you're going to let it all go. We come out of fight or flight. We come into rest and digest, which is calming, healing, and peaceful. Begin to walk your hands back up the sides of the bolsters. You'll come to seated. From here, I want you to bring the soles of your feet together, coming to butterfly. Will your knees to naturally come towards the earth. You can have the heels in or out. If you take them out, maybe you'll take a block and place the block by the heels and just allow the forehead to rest on your block. Or you can stay right there with the heels further away from the body. Place your bolster, pillow, or pillows inside the legs and fold over. You might want to pull the feet in to come a little deeper into the hips. Take a moment, figure out what's most comfortable for you, and then allow your chin to come towards your chest and simply fold forward. Forehead or one cheek will rest on your bolster or pillows or the block. Notice the tight spots in your low back. Send the breath there. Every inhale opens up the low back. You inhale to create space. As you exhale, you feel it all open up. Allow yourself to just be. If you want to look in the opposite direction, now is a good time to do that. Otherwise, stay where you are or keep your forehead right on your bolster or pillows. You can give the bolster or pillows a nice tight hug if that feels good for you. Walk the hands back in. Bring yourself to an upright seated position. You can remove the pillows, and then I'd like for you to come up against a wall. Bring one hip to the wall, and then swivel the legs up the wall. We're going to take a moment with legs up the wall, allowing the blood to flow in the opposite direction. If you would like, you're welcome to place pillows or a block underneath the sacrum to elevate the hips a little bit higher. Otherwise, stay exactly as you are, simply allowing your blood to flow in the opposite direction. Enjoy the quiet. Enjoy the peace. So we took butterfly, folded forward a moment ago. Now, as you're lying on your back, just allow the soles of the feet to come together and open up towards the wall. Taking a hip opener here with legs up the wall. No work. You are effortless. The benefits of this practice are just sweeping over and through the body in every quiet moment. Use your hands to gently close the knees. Pull the knees into the chest, curl up into a nice tight ball pose. And then if you would like, take happy baby. Sacrum comes back to the mat. Bend the knees so the soles of the feet face the sky, elbows at the knee, press down on the arch or outside of the foot. Rock from side to side. If your hips feel open, and they just might after 2 butterflies, open the legs, straighten them, and continue with your rocking. Pull the knees back into the chest. Roll over to one side, whichever side you would like, and just curl up into the fetal position. The fetal position emulates the warmth and nurturing of the mother's womb. So we'll pause here for just a moment and hug ourselves tightly. Release the fetal position and your hug. Top hand helps to bring you back up to your seated position. From here, we're going to come into a couple of twists. So lie on your back, pull the knees in, allow the hips to go to the left and knees to the right. You are welcome to take a bolster or pillow in between the legs. I'm going to go for both. I'm going to rest my head on my bicep and just pause here in this gentle twist. Just find what feels good for you and enjoy. Allow the breath to slow. Acknowledge any thoughts that come up, and then let that go. You will gently return to your back. You can take the bolster or pillows to the opposite side, and we switch sides. Right hip to the side. Let the knees fall to the left. You'll place a bolster or bolsters, pillow or pillows in between the legs and simply turn in the opposite direction, resting there. I am going to allow my head to rest on my bicep. And I feel like squeezing a little bit tighter on this side, so I'm going to go for it. You do whatever feels right for you. slowly begin to come out of this. Top hand can support you as you make your way up to seated and remove the pillows. We are going to make our way now into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So I believe that we've done this before, at least in our last Restore class, where you can place the bolster or pillows right under the legs. I do this quite often in many practices. And then I also sometimes like to place a blanket right behind my neck. So allow yourself to come down and find that comfortable spot for you. Again, I've got a blanket underneath my head, pillows underneath my knees. Shavasana, allow yourself to be heavy from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Every muscle light, every bone heavy. Here, we're just going to be. Because this is Restore, we're going to take a longer Shavasana than normal. So settle in, breathe, and allow yourself to simply be. I'll let you know when it's time to reawaken the body. Begin to move your fingers and toes, returning to this safe space. Slowly reawaken the body. Take a big stretch up overhead. Reach from the fingers down to the toes. Gently roll to one side in the fetal position. Give yourself a tight squeeze at the chest, at the knees, an expression of self-love, an expression of gratitude to the body and mind for this gentle, loving work of self-care that you did in this Restore practice. Slowly make your way up to seated, eyes closed. Hands at heart center, at the knees, or in the lap. Let's Let's pause here for just a moment. I am strong. I am committed. I finish what I start. I am strong. I am committed. I finish what I start. I am strong. I am committed. I finish what I start. I began this yoga journey because. Enter your why. Bring the hands to heart center and let's close out our practice with a unifying cleansing breath, sending your why out into the universe. Inhale through the nose, pause. Exhale, forcefully sigh it out. Flutter the eyes open. Hands come back down towards the knees. Thank you for sharing this gentle practice with me. It is always an honor. I humbly bow to you. Namaste. So much gratitude, so much love. Thanks for joining. Bye.